Friday, September 2nd, 2022. Welcome to Random Mayhem. I am your hostess, Be Random. First, I want to say I'm still waiting for emails to help, and this is what I've got so far. This is what I've got. So, here's what I'm thinking. Well, first, anyone who's missed, who missed the first video, just to give a recap real quick, my focus for this channel is not about the news. We have so many amazing people who report the news all the time. We all already listen to who we resonate with, and we get all our information in chats and what have you. So this channel, once again, is about me helping get out the word for small businesses and anybody who has crafting, hobbies or whatever and would like to sell and don't know how to get, your information out there or just want to be seen. Basically so we can all bust out of that matrix and have a little bit of fun doing it. So that's what this channel's about. Um, what you do is, if you want me to get your information out there, is send me an email. My email is randommayhem49@gmail.com, and it will be in the description box below. Now, since I still don't have emails from anyone, which is fine, we'll gain traction or whatever. What I did, just to kind of give you an idea of my plans, was kind of looked up some places around here, we'll give them a little plug and they don't even know it. So what I did, I looked up, here's a place, they've been in business for so long. It's called Erie Orchards and Cider Mill. It's a 70-acre family-owned farm, and I wanted to kind of highlight them because we're going into the apple cider season. They have this awesome kind of tiny little general store and cider mill on their property. I have been there many times throughout, my childhood and whatever. They have apple butter, fresh cider, they make fresh donuts, they make amazing homemade fudge and stuff like that. They give hay rides, they have the apple orchards and all that. So, this is in Erie, Michigan. I just, figured it would be a nice little thing to give a shout out to someone like that. So then I was looking like, you know, basically Ann Arbor, Michigan is a college town, and I know they have some awesome shops and things up in that area. So I just kind of looked for handmade items up there, and I came across, it's an Etsy shop. It's Ann Arbor Handmade. They don't know it, but I'm giving them a plug. So, here's an Etsy shop from someone in Ann Arbor selling products. You know, just this is what I want to do for you. And then there's this place in Toledo. This is a really cool concept. It's called Handmade Toledo. They are a brick and mortar store now, but they didn't start out that way. They started out by basically hosting craft fairs, really, and bringing in a bunch of vendors and things like that, all handmade products. Um, so basically, you do have to submit. How do I want to do? You basically have to fill out a form and be approved to even be a vendor in their shop now. They have amazing handmade products, and those are all in their maker shop online. But also, they do have a brick and mortar store in downtown Toledo. But what I was thinking when I came across that, remembering how they started, there's an idea, even if somebody wants to do something and they're kind of stuck. I was actually planning on doing this a few years ago before our famous shutdown, hosting craft fairs. And there's a lot of people out there that, do crafts at home and don't really have an outlet to sell. So, you set up a craft fair and invite people to sell their product and, advertise it and everything. And it's a good way to start a business, honestly. So there you go with that. Um, Again, this isn't going to be very long. While we're doing this, I figured, we'll give a shout out just because, we're trying to encourage everyone and inspire everyone and, get the word out there. Of course, there's Patriot Jake over at Jake's Pod on Rumble. He has an amazing voice, everyone. You got to listen to him. He should be like a teacher. He should be like a teacher. He has one of those kind of voices, like for a lecture hall or something. It's great. That being said, this video isn't going to be too long today. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a rundown of, my plans and things like that. Um, and then once again, I do have my stores, Randomly Inspired, my spread shop store. This is really cool. I wanted to show you guys something really, really quick. Let me find it. Because, why not? Let me find. We're going to play Electric Company real quick. We are going, I don't know if y'all remember the Electric Company. This is the one I want. So here we go. Well, we're going to play Electric Company. So, Patriots are Sofa, King, say it with me. Sofa, King, Awesome. Sofa, King, Awesome. And what's great about this shirt is you won't offend somebody by the first visual. They'll have to really think about that before they know what you're talking about. I just like that because, I'm weird and I'm me. Then I have the Fried and the 419 shop. Told you guys about this. Some is Ohio. Some is 419 in Ohio, where I'm from. Some is not, but you get all of your designs in the gray and red because it is Ohio and go Bucks. Now, really quick, I did talk about how I'm not necessarily taking donations. I mean, if you wanted to donate, by all means, who doesn't like that? But instead of asking, for donations, what I do have is, anyone, and I don't have a bank account. I haven't had a bank account in years, which is why I have a Cash App. So anyone who would have, say, $1, I have my little activity book that I made a few months ago. It's not big, it's just about 8 pages or so, really easy coloring pages, a couple of mazes, word search. For $1, you can print it all day long. I'll send you a PDF. That's what the email communication is all about. I have it downloaded and ready to go on my computer. And, for $1, like I said, you got a couple of kids, you got a few grandkids, whatever. You can print as many copies as you want and they can have their own. How special is that? I think it's pretty special. B, that's pretty special. Yes, I think so too. Okay, so we have that. We also have my wall trios that I make. And like I said before, I have several different designs, whatever, but I'm only going to highlight a couple at a time because, you have to have the element of surprise at some point with new product. Now is not the time for that because we need traction. So these things, they're groupings of 3. Individual prints, of course. You would get each individual print in your email, or I should say PNG, so you could print. So basically, as a trio, I have them all sized for 4x6. I personally mat them in black frames. They look so pretty. And one thing I did want to say, it's my little secret that I do. After, they're matted and they're framed and everything, I keep a can of clear spray acrylic, and I put a light coating over the top, and when it dries, another light coating, and it just kind of finishes it off, and makes it look professional or something, and it's really not, and it's handmade, and it's great. Now these graphics are mine. Can't find them in any stores. Similar perhaps, but just not mine. So this is my Peace, Love, and Harmony with the blue accent. Cute. I gave a set of these as a gift. She loved them, and blue's her favorite color. That's why she got the blue. Here is a Peace, Love, and Harmony with the pink cherry blossoms. I gave this set to my daughter, my oldest daughter. I have two daughters. I talk about my son all the time, but I have two beautiful daughters too. They're just older and they're no longer babies. So my son is the baby who gets talked about all the time. Anyway, I have these, and they're so pretty. And it's like simple. You can either, print them at home or give them as gifts. And again, these are $5 Cash App. And what's cool about these, once again, once you have the file, you can print as many as you want. Just, please don't share my file with other people. You can print all day long because you bought it, but, it's not nice to sharing is caring to a certain extent. But anyway, yeah, that's what I do. Again, these graphics are mine. That's what I do. I have a graphic designer background. I don't have that piece of paper that says I'm certified. I do not, but I have taken courses and am very self-taught to an extent. That being said, once again, my email address is randommayhem49@gmail.com. I do want to hear from you. I do want to help you guys. And also, one thing I did forget, we all need to earn a living, and that's why I have, my couple of things. I do have my spread shops, but, these couple of things, the, wall trios, blue, pink, and, my activity book and stuff like that. It's kind of a form of outreach for me. First, like I said, helping you. I miss outreach. I lost my job a year ago and did tons of outreach, and I miss it. That's why I want to help you guys. We all need to help each other. But also, those of you who may know, my son's in sports. He plays baseball. And I think it's important at younger ages for kids to, develop that sense of team and brotherhood and working together and things like that. And it gets them outside and, off the games, off the computers and things. But not all kids can afford everything. And, kids miss out. So my plan is to be able at some point to set money aside so I have a little bit of fun. So if I hear about somebody who may need cleats or, don't have, maybe they don't have enough money for their registration fees. Those of you who don't know, baseball is kind of a little pricey. And that's what I want to do. The coach has to have practice balls. I mean, a bucket of practice balls is like over $100. And trust me, they get lost left and right just because the kids hit them, can't find them. It is what it is. So that being said, I don't have much else to say today. Well, I'm sure I do. I'm sure I'll be chatting with you. I always have things to say. But I just wanted to put this out there. I appreciate you all. I love you all so much. And with that being said, you all have a very good weekend. Tomorrow's a big day. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel because the more we get, the more